So yeah, moon rising, and that in the moon rising they document how NASA knows the tests that they've done, where they know the moon is hollow.
Yes, yeah.
Basically, they thudded it, and it resounded inside.
Like the people who live under the earth in Mount Shasta. There's
lots going on in inner earth, huh?
Oh yeah, lots of inner earth. Yeah, but they're the light beings that have been living under the earth in Mount Shasta. A few months ago, my girlfriend went up to Mount Shasta and she went into the inner earth, and she said, "I did not want to come back," but they requested that she leave, and she's welcome to come back anytime. Said they're just magnificent. They're 7 feet tall, and they're just light beings, and they just kind of float. They just kind of float. They just kind of float. And you just feel this immense, immense love, and oh my God.
I've done a lot of research on what's going on in inner earth.
Mm-hmm.
And so let me ask you this, that changes everything as above, so below,
Mm-hmm.
Do the Mayans refer to inner earth at all?
Say again? Say it again.
Do the Mayans refer to inner earth at all?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. One of the Native American legends, and I'm not sure who, I think it's the Cherokees, but their record keeping start with, "We came from within the earth to the top side."
Yes. Yeah.
According
to the inner earth people, there were inner earth people who came on top of the earth, and then they mated with earthlings, and so the heritage had been lost by many who had come from the inner earth. But there were quite a few who did want to explore and came onto this 3D world. It's like when the Mayas first came onto the earth, they were huge. They were 7, 8 feet tall. That's why some of the old pyramids, the steps are so huge. Have you seen them or been there? I've been there, and some of them are so huge.
No, I haven't.
You have to literally walk on all fours to climb some of these. They're so huge. And so when Ian and I had gone to 20 of the Mayan sites, and we had stepped onto the land of I'm sorry, the name has left me at the moment. One of the sites, and this site was so tiny that the doorway was literally where I'm 5'6", where I had to bend down to get under this doorway. And I got downloaded this information. The information was that when the Mayas first came, they were 7 to 8 feet tall. And the longer they stayed on Mother Earth, they recognized that by remaining as big as they were, it took so much to sustain them food-wise that over the millennium they started shrinking, and now they're these little teeny Mayan people.
Because they're hiding.
That too.
Well, all right, I remember the name of the book, The Celestine Prophecy.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, all right. And they talk about there at the end, once you get the prophecies and once you start with the synchronicities and once you get it,
yeah.
And once it starts really coming on you and the shifts start happening, okay,
right.
And you get it,
yeah.
okay,
yeah.
that you're able to just shift to invisible. Is that what they're doing? They're right there with you, and if they want to, they could just take a different breath and be right beside you.
Absolutely.
But the only way to hold that shift of invisibility is by not having any fear.
Exactly. Fear, it comes from the mind, and the mind is a dangerous place. Just don't go there alone.
I'm sorry.
So
you do suggest guided meditation then, right?
Whenever your mind, when you look at, when I look at people who've committed suicide, what brought them to suicide? Their mind. They believed that their mind was telling them that there's no place to go, so I might as well kill myself. The mind did that. It's a dangerous place. If you go to talk to somebody else, that other person will have a different point of view that could possibly bring you to a whole new consciousness. So you don't commit suicide. Mind is a dangerous place.
Well, as long as if you're not in control of your mind.
Right.
It is.
Right. Yeah. It's like, who's the boss here? Not you, mind. Thank you. You are my servant. I am not your servant.
Well, that's when you know how to program your subconscious. It becomes your servant.
Exactly.
But we've so lost touch. We were talking about how important the words are.
Yeah.
We're constantly programming ourselves. Constantly.
Exactly. Constantly.
And
yeah, it's fascinating. Listen to people talk. I just get giddy listening to people talk.
I got to be honest with you, Mattie. I'm at a point, and I'm in a place that is, you're in California where people have some awareness.
I live right outside of Sedona, Arizona. I was in California visiting my family, but I'm right now I'm home in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm amongst the Red Rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. You're really good. You get to go out and listen to people. See, I'm in northern Louisiana.
Oh, my God.
Where we have more Baptist churches than we have people.
Oh, my God.
And the people don't go to church because they're looking to get closer to God, for the most part. People go to church because they want to improve their business, and they want to network, and they want to be seen in church.
I see.
It's important that on Sundays you're wearing a dress.
Oh, wow.
And you go out and be seen around town in your dress so people know that you went to church.
Wow.
Okay? Yeah. I do personally have a church that I go to. I have several of them, actually, believe it or not. And I know, and sometimes they understand me and sometimes they don't. And I'm there holding my frequency and, doing my part, right? And I was in the one church that I've been a member of for, probably the last 12 years, Wow. And so I'm there, and it's after church, and they all know I'm a natural healer, but, not one of them will even think about asking me, or anything. I mean, I've gotten in more problems being at Sunday dinner after church, and refusing to give any sympathy for, oh, no, Aunt so-and-so has the C word. We're going to have to go do this. And I'm like, well, it's her choice.
That's right.
And they'll be, oh, you evil, burn her now.
Right.
And I'm like, well, did she change her, when she found out,